Hello and welcome to Disney Meg's Coloring. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm so excited to be here with you today. So today's a requested video. I was asked if I could do a video on how I keep track of all of my coloring books. I actually keep track of them in two different ways. And then I also, to know which ones I've colored in, I'm going to show you how I keep track of that also. So the first way I'm going to show you is with an app that I use. And so I'm going to switch cameras and then I'm going to show you the app and I will be right back. Okay, so the app that I use to keep my record of all the books that I have is called Book Buddy. And I'm sorry about my filming. I'm trying to film on my iPad, so I don't have an iPad stand to film with, so it's on my fan box here. So if you can see the box right here, I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is Book Buddy. So this is what it looks like. Let's see. So this is what it looks like when you pull it up. So here it'll show you, it says I have 375 books and it's only my coloring books. I don't put anything else on here but my coloring books. You can put other things on there. So it'll show you, here they all are, and they are in alphabetical order. I also have them stored in here by series. So I was just starting that. That's going to take me a minute. So I have the 50 miniature series. You could go by author, publisher, genre, which the only ones I have are, well, I need to figure out which those ones are and switch them over, but I put them all in crafts and hobbies. And then I have a category. In the category I have coloring books. So what you do is, so say I want to see if I have, let's see, 50 farmers miniatures. So I'm going to look up to see, make sure I have that. So I can either go by series, because I have them in the 50 miniature series, and then find it this way, which here it is right here. Or I can look it up by going, say, go author, and then in search, do a K, there she is. And then you can go this way and find it, and here it is. So that's how you search to find books. That's how I search. Or you could, but how you add. So how I add books. So, let's see. I'm going to see if I'm going to do this one. This one is, 1,000,000 Owls by Lulu Mayo. So I'm going to see if this one's already in here. A lot of coloring books aren't, so you have to add them yourselves. So what you do is you hit the plus, and then you want to scan single barcode. And then, let's see. So you can see it. It makes a little noise. I don't know if you could hear that. And see, and it pulls it up. So you have here 1,000,000 Owls, and it doesn't have a subtitle. You could put a series. So you're going to put in, let's see, Lulu Mayo. I'm just creating a series here. I don't know what you would call it. 1,000,000 ... You could do it that way. And then you hit save. So then you had the series. There's no subtitle. It's not really a volume. It's by Lulu Mayo, publisher. It has the date it's published, and then they automatically have it under art. So I go to genre and I back that out, and I always do crafts and hobbies. And then if you scroll up under categories, I choose coloring books. Now, if I've colored in it, I go to, let's see, I remember, reading status. So right now it says unread. Well, this is a brand new coloring book. I haven't touched it. But if I had, I would go to reading status and I would be doing being read. And then for my finished ones, I would do finished. So I am going to save this one. Now I'm going to do another one with you where you have to add it manually. This book, I don't know if you can see it, is Valentine Mandalas by Alexandra Franzese. Her books usually are not in here. So, well, we're going to add it manually anyway. Sorry about the glare. So I hit the plus, and I'm going to do add manually. So first I will put the title in, which is Valentine. I don't know if you can see that. I want it to be capital. Mandalas. Save. There's no subtitle. The author, you just have to start Alexandra Franzese. I already have her in there, so that makes it easier. Publisher is Alexandra Franzese. Genre, craft and hobbies. You can put... Now, they had publication date. I don't see that on here for manual that you could add it. So I'm not really sure, but category would go under coloring books. And I don't have it in any series. And then I like to take a photo. So I'm going to take a photo. You're not going to be able to see it because I can't zoom out anymore. So I'm going to take a photo. The wrong side of the book. This one's going to have a big shadow on it. But so I took a photo and then I say use photo. I don't really care. And then save. So then it's in there. So now I added 2 more books. So I had 375. Now I have 377. I like this app. It's free. It's free to download. So far I haven't hit any limit to where I have to pay, so I don't think you have to pay at all ever. But like I said, I don't know. Some tips, like especially the Hatchet Hero books. So say I'm wanting to find a Disney book. So I'm going to search Disney. So what I did is I went through and for the author, instead of doing whatever author or illustrator it is, I just put Disney in there. That way I could find them and they all go to the same place. So, but that was before I learned how to do the series. So now I can fix it and go and put them in a series. I learned new stuff about it every day. So anyway, so that is the app that I used. And like I said, if I'm colored in it, then let's see. Let's go to series. Let's go to 50 miniatures. Let's find one that I colored in. They all say being read. Okay, I haven't actually colored in the Easter one, but say I colored in it and I want to put on there that I've colored it. You just go to edit and you go to reading status and you can change it to being read. I'm not going to do that, but then you save it and it'll save it as being read. So that is one way I keep track of my books. Now, this is nice when you're out and about or you're out of town and you don't have your list. But sometimes I forget to write read and unread, and I like to keep track of what books I've actually colored in and which ones I haven't. And before I found this app, I did it a different way. And so I'm going to show you that. I'm going to switch cameras and I'll be right back. So this is the second way that I keep track of my books. I did actually keep track of them in my my original coloring journal, which was 2022, and I kept them in the front here. Well, I didn't leave enough room and didn't realize I'd keep buying more and more coloring books, so then I had to add some later on in, and I didn't like that. My OCD kicked in. That really bothered me that they weren't all together. So I got this book. This is an Erin Condren dot grid notebook. And I just put, it's got trolls is on the cover. I thought that was cute, colorful for coloring. And you can personalize your covers, and it just says coloring journal. So what I've done is I have written down every single coloring book that I own. And as I get them, I add them in here. So all that's going to be in here is my coloring books. So I write the title and then the illustrator. And then if it's the same illustrator for a while, I abbreviate it. And then I put a box next to each one. And this box, if it has an X in it, means I have colored in it. So I have, I wrote that at the top. So I have quite a few pages here. Now, when I first started, you know, I had a lot of books, so I had them in order, you know, by illustrator. But then as you get new ones, that doesn't happen. Like here you got Deborah Muller, Belleville Family, Bendin, Sun Life Drawing. So then, you know, they're not all together. But if I want them all together, I can go to the app and look at the app. But I tend to mark this one off that I'm colored in it more so than in the app by changing the reading status. I'm trying to get better at that because the app is way more convenient than having to write everything down. But I like having it in both places. I know I'm weird, but that's just me. So yeah, so that's two ways that I keep track of my coloring books. So the app is called Book Buddy, and I have an iPhone, so I got it in the App Store. It is a free app. I'm not positive because I don't have an Android, but I'm pretty sure it's there also. Hopefully I'm not wrong. And then otherwise I write them down, which is a lot of work. So the app is technically easier, but I like doing it both because it's just me. I'm weird, I know. So also keeping track of which ones I've colored in, you can do that by I mark off my box, or you can mark it in the app as being read. But also, because I don't always look in my app or my book to see what coloring book haven't I colored in, which one should I choose? So what I do is when I color in a coloring book, I grab washi tape and I put washi tape on the binding. So I know that I have colored in this book. Now, I was hoping that this was going to last me a lot longer than it has, but this washi tape has run out. It is gone. So my next one I'll be using it's glittery, but it's like blue and silver checkered. So I've been adding that. But yeah, I know this is a short and sweet video. I hope this has helped. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask me in the comments below, and I'll do the best I can to answer. But I hope this was helpful for those of you that were looking for a way to keep track of your coloring books. I have a lot of coloring books, so it's good to have that. But yeah, I hope you like this. I enjoy talking to you. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my video and hit the bell button so you're notified when I post new videos, and the thumbs up that you liked it. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I look forward to talking to you all again soon. Bye!